All right, now we're with the Federal Commissioner for Kwara State, Honorable Falola Onlarewaju, the Federal Commissioner for PCC. Sir, tell us what are your impressions so far? You've been away for your state for 2 days now to come to the national headquarters. How do you think the deliberations have been going?
Thank you very much for having me. The deliberation has been very, very good. We are more inspired by the statements and even most of the methodology being employed by the Chief Commissioner of this commission. It gave us a lot of hope that there is serious future for this commission. We are actually enthralled by honesty, by sincerity, and the hope he has given unto us. We learned so much, even from his leadership. So we have not lost everything. We actually appreciate what we have gone through here. It means that even to be here, despite all the challenges, there's serious hope for the commission.
Tell us, at the end of this plenary, what are you hoping to take back to the good people of Kwara State, especially as it regards the PCC?
Well, we have a lot to take home. One, that the staff should not despair. There is hope, even in the horizon. A lot of challenges which we believe will hinder our operation have been addressed. Most especially, we have the issue of the budget, which our Chief Commissioner has actually addressed. And when we came here, we saw he has been very overwhelmed with a lot of pressure and a lot of effort which he has put in place. But from all the reports, we are sure that we can take home and let the staff have the hope that everything will be all right in terms of the staff welfare, in terms of increase even on the AIA, in terms of increase even on our operation. There is encouragement from the result of our meeting here, a very serious one, and I believe the staff will be highly encouraged and happy. Hitherto, we have had so much, and even the staff have also had so much, that we have a new Chief Commissioner who has placed a lot of their welfare even upon himself. And what he has been doing has actually been encouraging even the staff. And by the time we get home again, we still let them know what we have brought forward, and then they will be highly encouraged.
Honorable Onlarewaju, I want to ask you a question. In Kwara State as a whole, what are the cases that are predominant in that state that proves the challenge to the PCC? We don't have predominant cases. Our cases varies. It varies from individual, from even corporate bodies, and even from communities. Let me cite a particular example of a community, Itato, that have been having light for several years, and for these 3 years, and the past 3 years, they've not been having light. So they brought the complaint. We had to engage the Ibadan Disco. What has been the problem? They came, we put them together with the community representative. And I want to tell you, within 2 weeks of engaging with the parties, the light has been restored in that community. They've been extremely happy, and they've written several letters of us thanking us for it. It's not only that. We have communities where the introduction of a particular industry affected the community. And we had to bring in even the manufacturers, the owner of that company. They said they don't have hope with the court because they are looking at the status of the company itself. But they believe that the PCC will be able to handle it with them. The problem with them is there was an emission from the company itself that was affecting the entire society and causing a lot of health hazard. So when we came, we addressed them. We'll tell them, no, you want to help this community. Would you want them to die? In helping them. If you have your people here, will you love it as such? So immediately, when we appealed to them, we made them realize they need to create justice. In this case, they had to change even the direction of that emission. And today, the community has been very, very happy. They all left as brothers and in happiness. Not only that, we have a situation where somebody at the university level, we call the university Al Hikma University, he was dismissed. And he brought that complaint to us. We invited them. Actually, there were infractions on the rules of that university. But we have to let them realize that only this young man is a doctor in the marketplace. It creates problem for the society. How do you want him to survive? So after a lot of appeals, they converted the dismissal to resignation. He registered, and today, within the next 3 weeks, the boy got another employment. So it goes on and so on. We had to take up the case when he could not get his entitlement. And within 2 months, he got his entitlement of 16 million. He came and appreciated it with us. So the cases are varied. They are not predominant. So they are very, and we have been able to tackle most of these things. If we can go on and go on.
Fantastic, sir. You seem to be you are doing a lot of work in Kwara State. That's for sure. Tell us, at the end of your tenure, what would you like to be remembered for?
I would like to be remembered as an ombudsman who channeled the rules of law in tackling most of the cases brought to us. I would like to be remembered as an ombudsman who took up challenges different from even my own occupation. I'm trained as a lawyer, but what I saw there, I've seen a situation where you have to bring the parties together back even as friends and not as adversaries. So I would like to be remembered as someone who brought people together, who was able to settle the cases, and they went back as friends.
Thank you so much, Honorable Olarenwaju. And going forward, of course, your tenure has just started. So we wish you all the success in the world.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
It's been a pleasure with you. Thank you.
My name's Honorable Olafun Rashidat Yusuf.
Okay, to the good people of Nigeria, and especially the good people of Oyo State, may we have you say a message to them about the Public Complaints Commission, preferably in your language of choice.
Okay. So, ẹ̀yin ará ilé, ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ní Nigeria, àti ní Oyo State ní pàtàkì. Public Complaints Commission jẹ́ ìgbìmọ̀ tí ìjọba gbé sílẹ̀ láti wo ẹ̀tọ́ àwọn ará ìlú. Pé kí wọ́n má rí ìyàn jẹ láti federal, state, local government àti pàápàá even ní ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ìgbìmọ̀ iléeṣẹ́ tó jẹ́ ti aládàáni. So Public Complaints Commission wà fún, ó jẹ́ ilé tí gbáròyé láti dúró fún àwọn mẹ̀kúnnù àti gbogbo aráàlú ní pàápàá lórí irú ẹjọ́ kẹ́jọ́ àbẹ́ ẹ̀sùn kẹ́sùn tó bá ní against àwọn iléeṣẹ́ gbogbo wọ̀nyí. Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Okay, ma. Now back to, of course, the language that we all speak, which is the English language. Tell us, ma, what have been your observations so far, especially as you have, of course, been in the meeting the last 2 days. What have you taken away from the meeting?
Okay, so from the meeting that we just had, it's been very rich and very full, and it's been all-encompassing. It's actually borders on, it has spoken a lot about what the commission stands for, our mandates, and how far we've been able to reach those mandates. Of course, we call it to discuss our challenges, which I believe is going to get better. So it's been more about looking at what the mandate says, how we're going to ensure that we carry on this mandate effectively in our various states and across the nation in totality, and that at the end, at least, the people of the nation, the Nigerians, will see that the Public Complaints Commission is actually doing its best in carrying out its entire mandate.
What has been your major challenges so far?
Major challenge has been finance, really. But like I said earlier, I believe it's going to get better. And of course, another major problem is publicity. A lot of people don't know about the commission and its mandate. So you find a lot of people actually suffering or being oppressed and all of that without knowing that they have a body that can actually take up their cases and sort it for them without going to the courts or anything. So it's more about the finance and the publicity, really.
In your state, what are you doing to address some of these challenges that you've enumerated, especially in terms of publicity?
Okay, so the challenges, the publicity aspect, we've been doing a bit of CSR to some private media houses, and we've gotten some positive response, really. And we are trying to leverage more on things like that, at least until the commission is able to fully finance such things. And in the finance aspect, personally, we've been doing a lot of things from our pockets. We are serving the nation.
Fantastic. Going forward, the 50th anniversary is coming up shortly. What are you looking for to tell your good people, especially in your state and the nation at large?
Okay, so regards the 50th anniversary, I would say that it's more about the publicity to the whole nation, starting from our different states. I believe the 50th anniversary will actually really shoot us out there, so a lot of more people will know about the commission, its mandates, and its advantages to all the nation.
At the end of your tenure, what do you hope to have achieved?
So at the end of my tenure, I hope that we'll have taken your State Public Complaints Commission to a height that's unprecedented.
Fantastic. Well, you've heard it all from the Honorable Federal Commissioner for Oyo State, and she hopes to take the commission in that state to unprecedented heights. We wish her all the luck in the world, and of course, our interview still continues. Don't go nowhere. All right, now in the house, we have the Honorable Federal Commissioner for Borno State. May we have your name, sir?
My name is Yusuf Adamu.
Okay, sir, you've left Borno State to come, of course, to the headquarters to deliberate on issues of course, concerning the commission. Tell us, what are your impressions so far?
Well, it's part of the national service, and we had a very wonderful, robust, interactive session, and we have tapped from our experiences, and we have a leader who has the listening ear. He listened to all of us with passion. We interacted very well, in depth, and we have achieved a lot within a short period of time. So it's a wonderful, plenary that I have contributed, and everybody has contributed his quota.
Fantastic, sir. Tell us, sir, what are your major achievements since assuming duties as the Honorable Federal Commissioner for Borno State?
Well, we are given the opportunity to work conscientiously to the best of our ability. I closed more than 5,000 cases as a federal commissioner, and we are working around the clock, training ourselves, and working as a formidable team, and everybody is on board. So we have done a lot within a period of time, and there is working relationship between us and the state government. I must confess to you that my state governor has paid a pension of close to 5 billion naira, and we are monitoring and evaluating pension payment in the state. So we are working around the clock.
Oh, fantastic, sir. So tell us, the 50th anniversary is coming up shortly. What should Nigerians expect, especially the good people of Borno State?
Well, the good people that started PCC, most of them are around. So we'll tap from their experience, we'll call them, we'll talk with them, and they will give us their expertise, and we will tell Nigerians that we are a place of silent achieving. We are achieving silently, and the pro bono that we are doing, people are understanding that this is an organization that those are pro bono cases.
Okay, sir. Now, in your language, could you tell the good people of Borno State where to reach the PCC and what the PCC stands for?
Well, we are on television, radios, and we will tap on you. You will contribute your quota,
yes,
and making sure that we talk to our people through your medium. So we are working toward that.
Can we have you say something now in your local language, sir? To the good people of Borno State.
To alhamdulillah, mun zo mun yi mitin din da muka yi dinnan kuma mun kaddamar da abubuwa da yawa wanda zai taimaka, zai agaza wa mutane. Yanda muke aiki, dama aiki ne na ka kyauta. Gwamnati ta samu ne mu yi adalci wa mutane.
Thank you very much, sir.
My pleasure.
Thank you very much, sir. Now we have in our presence the Honorable Federal Commissioner of Katsina State, Honorable Bashir Issa. Tell us, sir, what has been your impression so far about the plenary session?
Honestly, I'm highly impressed. This is because of the effort and courage of our Honorable Chief Commissioner, Malam Bashir Abubakar. In fact, Malam Bashir Abubakar, he confirmed to us that his success in this plenary and his success in this commission is the success of all the federal commissioners of the 36 states. So, in fact, the way how the plenary is conducted, I'm highly impressed.
Tell us, sir, the 50th anniversary coming up shortly. What are your hopes and aspirations for that event?
In fact, the 5th anniversary coming off maybe towards the end of this year, by God's grace, it is going to be as vulnerable as whatever it is, and we hope it will be better than all the anniversaries held all over the world.
Tell us, sir, what are your major challenges that you face in Katsina State, especially dealing with the complaints of the people there?
In fact, the major challenges we are facing is a lack of awareness before. So what I'm doubling my effort on now is to make people enlightened about the work and the purposes of Public Complaints Commission.
To the good people of Katsina State, in your local language, please tell them in a nutshell what the PCC stands for.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Ina so in yi amfani da wannan dama in sanar da mutanen jihar Katsina cewa hukumar karɓar ƙorafe-ƙorafe ta ƙasa reshen jihar Katsina tana nan a shirye take da ta amshi ƙorafe-ƙorafe na dukkan mutanen jihar Katsina, kuma wannan ƙorafe-ƙorafe da wannan hukuma ta ƙorafe-ƙorafe take amsa tana ansar shi ne free of charge, ba kuɗi ake biya ba. So da Allah mutane duk wanda ke da irin ƙorafe-ƙorafe wanda ya shahi wannan hukuma to ya garzayo ta wajen wannan hukuma, a shirye muke da mu karɓi ƙorafe-ƙorafensu.
Where can they reach you in Katsina State, sir?
Office ɗinmu na nan a Goruba Road, number 18 Goruba Road. Kuma muna da ofisoshi na gunduma guda 5 a jihar Katsina. Akwai ofis guda 1 a Daura, akwai a Dutsen ma, akwai a Malumfashi, akwai a Kankiya, sannan akwai a Funtuwa. So duka waɗannan ofisoshi za a iya samun ma'anan, sannan za a iya kawo mana ƙorafe-ƙorafe. Muna da ma'aikatanmu da wakilanmu a waɗannan ofisoshi.
Thank you very much, sir. What are you hoping to take back to the good people of Taraba State PCC?
Information, good information, good messages from the headquarters. This is my second time of being on this seat.
Oh.
So I have a lot of experiences on this seat. Mm-hmm. But this chief is very transparent. There's nothing like selfishness in his mind. Like he's not, like as if he's not a Nigerian that is already drunk with money. He doesn't have that in his mind. Mm. He wants to do everything
for the good people of the country.
Thank you very much. He want to succeed. He want to elevate this commission to another level. That's what I observe from him.
And obviously, your first time dispensation, what were your major achievements in Taraba State?
In Taraba State? Oh, so many people were denied their salaries. The commission was able to recover their salaries and were able to recover their salaries and brought them back to their seat. To their seat. And so many people had problems of land disputes. With my position, I try as much as possible to settle all these problems.
Fantastic. In this your second time around, what do you hope to achieve?
More than that, more than what I did before. More than that. If possible, I want all the 16 local government in Taraba State to have PCC offices. To have in fact, there will maybe by the grace of God, there will be job opportunity in Taraba State, by the grace of God. That has been my prayer.
Now, in your local dialect, could you send a message to the good people of Taraba about the PCC?
Public Complaint Commission, yan uwa, waje ne wanda suke kokarin su kwace haƙƙin jama'a su ba su kayan su. Injustice ba abin da muke yaƙi a kansu. Duk wanda ya gani an cuce shi ko an daina haƙƙinsa ya zo Public Complaint Commission. Allah yarda Public Complaint Commission za ta kwace haƙƙinta ta mayar mata. Ba biyan kokobo daya, we don't charge naira, ba mu biyan kokobo daya Public Complaint Commission. Kyauta ne za maka komai da komai, za kwace haƙƙinka baka kayanka. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Okay, now it's my pleasure. We're going to be speaking with His Excellency, who is the Honorable Federal Commissioner of the PCC Zamfara State. May we have your full name, sir?
My full names are Ambassador Ibrahim Hamidu, Honorable Federal Commissioner of Zamfara State.
Tell us, sir, what has been your impression about the plenary that has held, of course, at the PCC headquarters and hosted by the Honorable Chief Commissioner of the Public Complaints Commission?
Well, this is our second plenary and the first for 2025. It has been rewarding and enriching for all commissioners because we enlightened each other, discuss issues that we hope will push the commission forward. And by the grace of God, in 2025, Nigerians will know that PCC is alive and active.
Tell us, going back home shortly after this, what message are you taking to the good people of Zamfara State?
First of all, it is to let them know that PCC is here for them. The government is ready to listen to people with complaints, and the PCC in Zamfara State is ready to assist every citizen that has complaints within our mandate. We will ensure that we resolve those issues and assist both the state government and the federal government to have a workforce that is operating in conducive environment and a happy workforce that will bring more prosperity to both the state and the federation.
Fantastic. Now, looking forward to the 50th anniversary of the PCC, what do you think Nigerians should expect?
Nigerians should expect a more robust PCC. Going forward, we hope to bring PCC to every corner of Nigeria, and for Nigerians to appreciate that they have an institution of government that is free of charge to deal with their issues, administrative injustice, pension issues that will be resolved legally, cost-free, impartially.
Can we have a message to your people in Hausa language?
Well, Sunana Ambassador Ibrahim Hamidu, ni ne Commissioner Public Complaints Commissioner Jihar Zamfara. Muna muku gaisuwa, mika gaisuwa ta ga mutanen jihar Zamfara da kuma muku albishir cewa wannan hukuma tana ƙoƙarin gyara al'amuran mutanenmu, musamman ma'aikatan gwamnati na jiha, local government ko na federal ne, hatta masu aikin kamfanoni, cewa wannan hukuma za ta saurari ƙorafe-ƙorafenku musamman na wajen ayyukanku, inda aka yi muku ba daidai ba, ba bisa ka'ida ba, za ku iya kawo ƙorafinku ofishinmu, ba kuma biya, ba wanda zai karbi kwabanka. Aiki ne wanda gwamnatin tarayya, ofishi ne na gwamnatin tarayya da an buɗe shi ne a taimaka ma jama'a.
Okay, sir, tell us, where is your office located in Zamfara State?
Our office is located on the ground floor of the Federal Secretariat in Gusau, in Zamfara State.
Thank you so much, sir. All right, then, we're still at the preliminary, and right now we're opportune to have in our presence the Chief of Staff to the Commission, that's the Public Complaints Commission. Sir, could you tell us your opinion about the preliminary session, and what was your take-home from this experience?
Actually, we have discussed so many important issues. This is the first time that we have a very excellent deliberations. We have discussed so many policies that will lift the Commission off. Many suggestions has been given, and this is the first time we have this type of plenaries.
So it was a deep-rooted, engaging
very
conversation.
engaging conversation. I'm sure many people will see how the policy will come out and the implementation by the Honorable Chief Commissioner. So many issues have been discussed extensively with many recommendations on it. Yes.
Okay, tell us now. I know one of those discussions was the 50th anniversary of the Public Complaints Commission. Tell us, what should we expect? What should Nigerians look out for?
Actually, you see a wonderful celebration because a committee has been set off to organize this important occasion. Therefore, the Honorable Chief Commissioner will give all his support by ensuring that this anniversary will take the first in time during his first tenure. So we're expecting very excellent outcome of it.
Fantastic. Tell us your full name, sir, to all of those watching.
My name is Barrister Hassan Mohammed Lawal, PhD, Law.
Thank you so much, sir. We're with the Honorable Chief Commissioner of the Public Complaints Commission, Honorable Bashir Abubakar, MFR. And of course, the preliminary, as you saw, has been going on. We just have to talk to him to ask him the impact of the preliminary on the commission going forward, sir. Good to have you on the show, sir.
Thank you so much, Lola. As you are aware, during our first plenary, I have promised all the federal commissioners representing each state of the federation, that is from Abia to Zamfara, A to Z, that I intend to do an all-inclusive administration as far as Public Complaints Commission is concerned, just to serve as an example. Secondly, I also promised them that I want to build a system. I wouldn't want a situation where when we are working, everybody will be talking about the chairman or chief commissioner of Public Complaints Commission. No, I want people to recognize the Public Complaints Commission, not me. Meaning that we want the system to operate based on the extant regulations. So that is what we have started synergizing. And today's plenary, which started yesterday and we finished today, is part of my pledge, part of my promise to ensure an all-inclusive administration as far as the Commission is concerned. We are trying to see how we revamp the Public Complaints Commission, which invariably is the Nigerian Ombudsman, because of the worldwide recognition of this mission. Anywhere you go in the world, the mission is expected to be one of the most trusted missions all over the globe. Remember, it's a mission that started in 1809, and we are clocking 50 years of the Nigerian Ombudsman. October this year, we are going to do our celebration to that effect. So the impact, to answer your question, is really so much, because I'm sure you were part of the plenary. You have seen that all the commissioners have contributed so much, and everybody is happy. By the time we rounded up today, everybody was clapping. Everybody was with so much enthusiasm and with a lot of commendations. So I think the impact is so much positively, and we are on the right path.
So what should Nigerians look forward to at the 50th anniversary?
First of all, when they said we are celebrating 50th anniversary. We are looking at the achievements so far the Commission has made over the last 50 years. And the freedom that a lot of Nigerians have benefited, have enjoyed through the intervention of this commission. And now that we are in the, we are on the e-platform all over the world, we are trying to see how we focus on modernization. We have already designed a program on the changing world in today's Nigeria, Africa, and the globe as well, trying to see how we can be proactive in our mission, to see a lot of preventive measures taken in terms of how to assist people, how to assist organizations, companies, all the sectors of the government, in terms of the presidency, judiciary, legislature, various private companies, personalities, communities, traditional institutions, and what have you. We want to showcase our activeness, our performances, and then at the same time appreciate those that have contributed. And very importantly, we are looking at inviting virtually a lot of countries around the globe to participate. We are also nursing the idea of inviting our former leaders, the former heads of states, former presidents, and quite a lot of those that have contributed in enacting the law that has produced the commission, and those that we have served, and those that have appreciated us. And we want to show our appreciation, and we want to light to the whole world, especially to Nigerians, what we do and what they should expect under the current dispensation.
Fantastic, sir. I'm particularly impressed with the level of commitment and work that you put into making the commission very visible. Yeah. And of particular interest to me is the fact that you say that you'd like to be in all the 774 local governments in Nigeria. How soon should Nigerians look to that?
Yeah, you see, anything worth doing, Lola, is worth doing well. We have made our plans, and I can tell you the legislative arm of government, as well as the presidency, is on top of that. You can see we have made our budget for that because of the manpower we have. Currently, we have over 4,000 staff cutting across. And if you look at the engagements, the plans, we should be able to have a bit more than that staff. But even if we stand at that, we have to look at how to make sure our staff are happy, first of all. Staff arrears, salary scale, minimum wage, and so on and so forth. We want to ensure that we have dealt with all those commitments. And then the issue of expansion, which is part of the plan, we still go ahead to make sure that we meet up with that, our pledge, and depending on that, on the resources available to us.
Fantastic. What else can I say? I don't want to go any further. You've heard it all from the Honorable Chief Commissioner of the Public Complaints Commission, Honorable Bashir Abubakar, NFR. It's been a pleasure to talk to you, sir, as always.
Thank you so much, Lana. Thank you.
The program continues. Now we have a cap on the head of all of the things that you've seen at the plenary. Keep on, of course, being the best that you can. My name is Lola Oduba, and see you again later.
You are now listening to
Ombudsman Radio.